Hi, I'm Trev. I'm taking idea and many other things. We spoke 3 weeks ago about a pair of earphones, the CCA-C10. I've had over 1,000 views on that, and based on the success of that review, I'm going to bring you another review in the same sort of format, whereby I'm going to unpack it in front of you. I have not taken any of this mystery package I have here from Amazon.com from the US out of its wrapping, and I will attempt to unwrap it and get it plugged in as professionally and expertly as my amateur nature will allow, and hopefully we'll get it right first time. I don't even know if these things will work properly with the IEMs. I'm going to try them on, but what we're going to do is we're going to try and see if we can upgrade a pair of $40 earphones. And 3 weeks ago I showed you the CCA-C10s. 5 drivers per ear. They currently just have the stock cables on them with a microphone. So they retailed at Better Audio US at $42.99. As my able assistant is showing you. So I've got those cables, which are the MMCX variety cables, which are 1-pin cables. And I've also got, from Better Audio US, 1-pin cables for the Obravo Earrib 2A headphones. These are stock cables that came with those. They are retailing at £549, or when I bought them for £549. Here's the review I did on them in March the 16th 2016, and I was able to buy them at a significant discount following the review that I made of them, because I like them so much I decided to buy them. They're utterly different earphones, but what we'll do now is we're doing you a first impression of the CCA-C10, and we're going to do you an instant impression as to what I think about a pair of £40 headphones compared to a pair of custom moulded by myself £549 earphones. These are hybrid ones as well. They've got planar tweeter on them. Okay, so what we'll do now is, before we unwrap this, we'll just give you an updated impression. Again, look into my eyes, and we will see the truth as to whether a pair of $40 earphones is really worth having, or whether you might just as well spend 10 times the amount on a pair of £549 earphones, which were exceptional enough at the time that I bought them with my own hard-earned cash. So first of all, we're going to put on the CCA-C10s. They're currently both connected up to the Mojo, which is an exceptional portable DAC amp, which I'm sure many of you that are watching this will know an awful lot about already. But basically you can run 2 earphones off of them without any loss in output from either left or right output. So I'm going to put these on first, and we are listening to, we're going to listen to Sad But True from the Metallica Black album. Once it starts, let's press play now. You'll have to excuse me now because I Can't hear what I'm saying, but let's turn it. We're just waiting for a bit of vocal to kick in. Just got a bit of an intro now. Still really impressive sound. There's a slight bit of brightness to them, but it still makes the track really exciting for rock music. There was all sorts of poise and refinement. You could follow every bit of the instrumentation, but as soon as the lead vocal kicks in, you can hear every word. And it's foot tapping stuff, let me tell you. So now we're going to try with the £549 custom DIY moulded earphones. I'm going to have to turn the volume up slightly more because these have got a lot less impedance. Okay, we're in. Okay, it's sounding pretty good. Okay, so what does £549 worth of earphone bring you that a $40 earphone won't bring you? Well, the sound is actually a little bit rolled off around the mids in the 549 one compared to the CCA-C10, which is a much sort of more energetic sound overall. The drums are a lot more linear sounding on the 549 one than they are on the $40, but there is visceral impact on the mids, vocals and the lower bass that makes it very easy to follow the rhythm of the track on the CCA-C10s, whereas the ERIB 2As, the drums always sound to me like pretty much some of the bass I've got on any IEMs I own. So yeah, I've got no regrets over spending a substantial amount of money on the ERIB 2As, but these are not far behind and they have a totally different sound signature which doesn't feel like it's suppressing any of the sound, whereas some of the mids on the ERIB 2As have been deliberately suppressed slightly. So it's a sort of a cleaner, smoother sound, whereas this is a more raw, more energetic sound. So I don't think we're taking anything away from the CCA-C10s when we say that this is a more refined, classier product than the CCA-C10s, but I'm certain that some people prefer the sound signature of the CCA-C10s compared to the ERIB 2As. So that's that comparison done and dusted. What we're now going to do is we're going to show you what's in the bag. Nice. So this was ordered on the 19th of February and it was shipped by Better Audio US on the 20th of February, and it arrived here today from America on the 25th of February, which is pretty impressive. Even by English standards, shipping internally, that would be good. We're going to first of all show you the ERIB 2A replacements, well, hopefully replacements. So as you can see, they're 1 pin each, and I'm hoping I've ordered them correctly. So these are 8-core silver plated replacement, hopefully upgrade cables for the O Bravo. Let's open up the bag and see what they look like. They've got a nice silky rubbery feel to them, nice and soft. Pretty decent length. So we'll look at the way they've been terminated, if we can get a bit more detail on those. Really nice clear terminations by the look of it. I think there is actually, it's almost invisible, but there is some clear plastic protectors there, so as that doesn't come out of the pins. So now let's see whether I get this straight away correct.